The following contest is a ladder match. Making his way to the ring, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, Damien Mizdow.
This one's gonna be electric. Gonna have to be quick on your feet if you want to be the one with that briefcase when this one's over.
And approaching the ring, representing Los Matadores, from La Plaza de Toros, Fernando.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight.
This will undoubtedly be one of those SmackDown matches you talk about for a long time to come. Damien Sandow's arrogance, he just doesn't want to defeat his opponents. The self-professed intellectual savior wants to humiliate them as well. But don't be fooled by his antics. Sandow's a ruthless individual who will not end an assault until his opponent is rendered motionless.
Not giving Damien a chance to recover.
Acrobatic maneuvers like that require special type of skills.
Yeah, that really makes me jealous.
So give us the breakdown here for Damien Sandow.
You know, Michael, Fernando really doesn't get the respect he deserves as one of the greatest two-sport athletes of all time. And not to mention, bullfighting has to be considered one of the most dangerous sports there is. When you talk about snooty, that describes Damien Sandow to a T.
And Damien Sandow reverses it. Nice move.
And Fernando reverses.
Just did. Look out. There's a target on that back. You know, King, I never really thought about it, but you're right. Fernando truly is a two-sport star.
And really, you don't see two-sport athletes anymore these days, which makes Fernando's exploits even more amazing.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing.
It's all academic from here.
Whoa, and again he gets struck with that object.
End of story. This one's over.
Oh, this isn't good. And it's,
well, thanks for coming.
Looking to go skyborne.
Incoming!
I think I heard something cracked after that knee to the chops.
You think that was his teeth breaking? Damien Sandow loves punishing those that he consider an ignoramus. Sandow's dangerous forms of attack include the face buster, body scissors, and knee strikes. And it doesn't end there. Damien Sandow will stay on the offensive until you can no longer compete.
Look out! Damien Sandow knows how to polish off an opponent. Looking to be in great shape here. It doesn't appear as though any damage has been done. King, earlier you mentioned Damien Sandow's choice of offense. Sandow deals with incompetence by flawlessly executing maneuvers like the side Russian leg sweep, the hangman's neck breaker, the silencer, the you're welcome, and the elbow of disdain.
Yeah, Sandow enjoys hurting opponents so much that he locks them in a full Nelson, brings them into the corner, and smashes their face into the turnbuckle. I don't know how much...
If he can grab that briefcase, he gets the contract.
This will be a physical battle.
You're right about that, Cole. This is going to be a war. This could be so physical that it gets really ugly before it's over. Oh, my! It is so hard to stop that kind of strength.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
You know, of all the moves Damien Sandow terrorizes opponents with, the one he's most proud of is his finishing move, the terminus. One of the things that impresses me about this type of neckbreaker is Sandow has dropped adversaries of all shapes and sizes with it.
Fernando is really feeling it now.
I always felt it was just a matter of time before Fernando turned it around. He's got him. Oh, man. He landed right on his neck from that German suplex. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bored. There it is, the snapmare driver.
Look out. He can't drive. Boy, he just got laid out.
Like him or not, Damien Sandow is the consummate strategist. Sandow's version of the neckbreaker twists his opponent's arm across their face and sends them crashing to the mat. The terminus puts all the force on the back of their neck. The terminus equals victory.
Oh, and Sandow's so arrogant about the strength of terminus. After he executes it, he pins his opponent by draping himself on them and resting his head on his hand. That's so disrespectful.
Oh my God, this could be the end of the match. Can he reach it?
Whoa, he slipped.
But again, having problems grabbing the briefcase.
Making it to the top of the ladder, maybe.
Both men trying to grab that briefcase and tear it down to win this matchup. He's got the briefcase, and he wins. He wins the ladder.
And that was
He's going. He got it, and he wins.
And here's some highlights from the matchup.
Here's your winner, Damien Mizdow.
Huge victory tonight for Damien Sandow.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
And that's it for this week of SmackDown. Good night, everybody.
And here we go in this anything goes match.
This match has started. This is a classic. Two guys battling it out one-on-one. Remember, only the strong survive.
He lands the strike with great accuracy. His midsection taking a lot of damage here. Give us some of your thoughts about Damien Sandow. So give us the breakdown here for Damien Sandow.
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats. Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
Fernando softened up here.
The end may be near. You know, and speaking of Damien Sandow's abilities, unless he's doing the talking himself, you have to acknowledge his impressive combination of brains and brawn. The enlightened one has a high ring IQ and strength and knowledge of holds that make no mistake about it, Sandow's a competitor. Damien Sandow is a force within the ring. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Oh! When we look at the enlightened one, Damien Sandow's array of skills, albeit covers.
One.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
Maybe that near fall will teach Damien a little humility.
The damage has been done. Remember, this is a no disqualification matchup.
Which means anything goes here tonight. Oh, out of nowhere. What a punch. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
Unleashing it for the second time now. Damien Sandow knows how to polish off an opponent.
I'm not sure I can watch this. Damien Sandow is a force within the ring.
Great offense by Damien Sandow.
I think it's safe to say that WWE has not been the same since Damien Sandow made his debut here in 2012. From that moment, Sandow's been one of the most denounced superstars on the roster. The guy refers to himself as the intellectual savior of the masses. So that's not exactly endearing to others.
And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man. This is getting tough to watch.
The back of his head is taking an incredible beating.
Yeah, and that's a sensitive spot. It can't handle much abuse. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Damien Sandow gets out of that one. Nice move. Damien Sandow has got some bad intentions here. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
King, you mentioned Sandow's debut in 2012, and I remember as one of the broadcasters of that match, you could hear people all over the arena firing verbal insults. Damien Sandow hit that one. Damien Sandow is going for it early. And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this.
Wow, how tough is Fernando?
You gotta love the grit of Fernando. This guy is tough.
Just making his presence felt there.
And there is no solace for Damien Sandow now. Oh my gosh! Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. Whoa! Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
Watch it, watch it.
Damien Sandow scores with a tremendous move. Oh, this is bad. He might need some...
Going for the cover.
1, 2.
And the shoulders up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters.
Man, I thought Fernando was out.
That was close, but he's not out.
There's the breaker.
Oh, man, that's gotta hurt. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Damien Sandow is taking advantage. Look at this hold. He may have him here. Oh, the longer he stays in this, the closer he is to losing the match. You know, Michael, Fernando really doesn't get the respect he deserves as one of the greatest two-sport athletes of all time.
Shoulders down, is it enough?
This may be it.
2.
Remember, this is a no disqualification match. Anything goes.
I used to say, anything goes from the nose to the toes. I love no disqualification matches. Well, we're on the move here. He's still not through. I'm not sure I can watch this. Damien Sandow putting it on him right now. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt. Look at this hang time.
Incredible.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
The end may be near. That's it. It's over. It's over.
I'm not sure I can watch this. Whoa! Hey, this may very well be it.
2.
You know, King, I never really thought.
What a win! Man, he's got to feel great. Oh, boy. That was a spectacular performance. And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. Oh, that was a match for the record books. The WWE Universe will be buzzing about this one for a while. Oh, those WWE competitors tore this arena apart.
Here's your winner, Damien Mizdow.
The shoulders were down for 3, and this one's in the books.
That's what I like to call a statement win, Michael.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed.